I'm actually very I didn't bring my stream deck. I didn't bring my stream deck here because I was like trying to minimize the amount of stuff I bring, but I feel like I should have brought it. It was just, like I realized I have like literally every single like thing I do on stream like on there. So now I have like a very small keyboard that doesn't have a lot of keys on it. It's it's weird to do it like to use my mouse and do it. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I mean, hope you feel better soon, Jimmy. That sounds painful. I yeah, I'm like I did it like when I had like Pilates the other day, and that's about as sore as I get, you know. My joint pains have been a lot better. I think like I think also like I've been walking my dog like most days, right? So like I think that helps a lot. I literally think like I was just having a lot of joint pain because it's just like not from just from like not moving so much. Um, yeah. So it's just me with your voice sounds a little different. It's probably the mic because I have a different mic usually. And welcome in Alpha. How are you? How are things? Is it very cold for you? It has been like it's been like just normal fall kind of weather today for the last little while. Which is like, you know, like anywhere from like 10 to like 15 degrees and then like rainy a lot. How's your old boy Luca been? He's been good. He's been good. He's been chilling. Today I was walking him and he hit his head on a pole, which I felt really bad about. I was like, I was trying to like help him up like a curb, right? He like stopped in front of the curb, and I was like, oh, like step up, right? Like I've been trying to teach him like if I say like step, like he'll know that there's something like to step up or step down, right? So I'm trying to teach him that. So I was like standing in front of him, and I was like, okay, like Luca, step up, and then he just runs, like he just ran for the pole, and I was like, oh, and he just like ran straight into it. But he seemed okay because he just kept walking afterwards, and he seems fine after like and then I and then I gave him a bath after because like I had to like wash his feet because we got like really muddy, and then as when I brought him back downstairs he like I like my socks got wet after washing him, so I took off my socks, and then but then he like grabbed my socks and started like running. He started like running around because he was like going to play with the socks, right? But and then like but he just starts running around the living room, which is like so stressful because like he can't see. Like I'm like you're gonna run straight into something and it's gonna be like really painful because like he's like running full speed, right? And I'm like please stop running. But I'm like how could I get like I can't catch him, right? Because he's like running too fast. And if I chase him to like grab him, he'll run away because he'll think we're playing. So I have to like approach him slowly and then like but I'm like he's clearly just like wanting to play and run. He didn't run into anything though, which is very impressive. But it's like it's really stressful. I'm good. It's chilly, but you love it. It's perfect weather. Yeah, the fall weather has been pretty nice when it's not raining, which is not that often here. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, I've heard. I think he's learning. I've been telling him to step each time, and I think it's working. He stops and then like he like moves carefully, but then sometimes he's not careful at all. So who knows? Like got a boo boo in his head. Yeah, and he has like he like randomly got like a bruise like on his tummy. I think he just like runs into stuff like if there's like a branch on the ground or something, he'll just like run into it. Apparently that happened before, but I don't take blame for that one. And welcome in, Gwen. Lucas said yoink. He did. He loves socks. If you put a sock on the ground, he'll find it and like play with it. Also my first time seeing the frugal setup. I like it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, right? Also, I know Jimmy was complaining last time. I think I fixed the lamp. It's it's just perpetually crooked, but I pushed it against the wall, so it's like being pushed kind of even, right? So it's not crooked. Um, and welcome in Earl. Are you on vacation? I'm dog sitting, so I'm at my mom's house, so not really. It should be a vacation, but like Luca has so much work, so it's not a vacation. And I've been like cooking and cleaning and stuff. Like this morning, I was making salad dressing. I was making salad dressing in like in the blender. And then like I was like blending it for a long time, and then it like heated it up. And I'm like I didn't. I guess like if you blend it a long time, it just like heats up. It was like warm, and I was like, ugh. Um, and walk him in red mist. Hi, bye. You're going back to bed. We'll sleep well. Hope you get some rest. Lamp is 100% better. That's alright. I got you. I got you. I fixed it. Um, we missed Miju hat. I didn't bring the hats. I'm sorry, but I did. I did bring the Pokeball, by the way, because I want to use it for my Nomona cosplay. Put it here so it's not it doesn't go like stay okay when you're met, like warm dressing. I know. Luckily it wasn't. I didn't put anything in it that like couldn't be warmed up, so it was not a big deal. It's fine. I was just like surprised. I was like, I tasted it. I was like, oh, why is it warm? Blending it for too long heats it up so I make soup in the vitamin. Yeah, I googled it and it was like every like 10 seconds you blend it, it like heats it up. So you can like actually like cook stuff in it. So that's lesson learned. I will not. Good thing I wasn't making like a smoothie or something, and it was like warm. Okay, which Pokemon do you want to guess, Maestro? It has to be Gen 1. We'll have to I haven't done the game in a while. I don't have the hand. I didn't bring the guidebook. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to answer the questions using my own Pokemon knowledge. Streamer choice. I'll let you guys choose. Any suggestions? But make sure I know what it is. Like if I'm gonna get like the type wrong or something, and it's never gonna be able to guess. Yeah, I don't have a Pokedex. I didn't bring it. I was like, I don't really need it. But then now I'm thinking about it, maybe I do. Rhydon? Is that Gen 1? If it's Gen 1, I can. If it's not Gen 1, it's trolling. Piplup is not Gen 1. It has to be Gen 1. I already know Piplup is Metapod. You can do Metapod is definitely Gen 1. I think we've done Metapod before, but there's no harm in doing it again. Starmie? Have we done Starmie? We could do Starmie, because we've definitely done Metapod. So how this one works, you could do the same one again, but like, if you do a one that you haven't done before, it gets like added to your Pokedex. So I don't know how many we have in our Pokedex right now. Let's do Starmie. Is it water type? It's just water, right? Like just water.
Hello, trainer. Welcome to the Kanto region. I can read your mind and
Look at it glowing. It actually glows. Can you see?
You have to picture it in your mind and answer my questions.
Okay.
If I can guess which Pokemon it is, it will be added to your electronic collection.
They're too loud.
We now have 31 Pokemon. That's impressive. You're getting there.
31.
Think very hard
Okay,
of the Pokemon you want me to guess. Say okay when you're ready.
Okay.
Super. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Answer yes, no, or I don't know. You can also say it depends. Is your Pokemon mainly brown?
No.
That's what I thought. Is it very, very big?
No.
Interesting. Is your Pokemon mainly purple?
Yes.
I see. Does it have legs?
Yes.
Aha.
Yes, it
Can your
does.
Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Is
wait,
it
wait,
a
sorry.
poison type?
Sorry, it's really misunderstanding me. I said yes, and it thinks I'm saying no. Milwaukee and Chris. No, I'm just dog sitting. So temporary room. So we should do it again.
Are you ready for your Pokemon?
It definitely has legs. It has many legs.
Just have to picture it in your mind and answer my questions. If I can guess which Pokemon it is, it will be added to your electronic collection. Think very hard of the Pokemon you want me to guess.
I'll speak clearly.
Say okay when you're ready.
Okay.
Great. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Answer yes, no, or I don't know. You can also say it depends.
I don't know
Is your
that.
Pokemon very, very big?
No.
That's what I thought. Does your Pokemon usually stand on two legs?
Yes.
Interesting. Is it mainly purple?
Yes.
I see. Does it have one or several horns?
No.
Aha! Did your Pokemon evolve from another Pokemon?
No.
Okay. Is your Pokemon always female?
No.
That's what I thought. Is it a grass type?
No.
Interesting. That's it. I got it. I believe you were thinking of Venonat.
No.
Am I right?
No.
Okay. Is your Pokemon a poison type?
No.
I see. Does your Pokemon have legs?
Yes.
Aha! Is it a mythical Pokemon?
No.
Okay. Oh, I think I know.
You got it?
Something tells me you were thinking of Hitmonchan. Is that it?
No. Maybe I should say it doesn't have legs?
Okay. I think I found it. If I'm not mistaken, you were thinking of Ditto. Am I right?
I said it has legs. No.
Say that again.
No.
Okay. Is your Pokemon more than 3 feet tall?
I don't know.
Okay. Does it have a tail?
No.
Just a few more questions now. Can your Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Is it a dual type?
No.
Interesting. Is your Pokemon usually very strong in combat?
No?
I see.
What does
Does
that
your
mean?
Pokemon have a mouth?
I don't know.
I see. Is it found mainly underwater?
Yes.
Aha! Can your Pokemon often be found inside of a cave?
No.
Okay. Is your Pokemon mainly pink?
No. I just told you it was purple.
That's what I thought. Does its name begin with the letter D for dinosaur?
No.
Interesting.
You can ask
That's
that.
it. I got it.
Okay.
I believe you were thinking of Tangela. Is
No.
that it?
No.
Okay. You got me.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Maybe it doesn't have legs. Maybe I should have said no, that doesn't have legs. Because maybe it's arms. Maybe it is arms. Did that have to be farm friendly Bullet? How's it going? Did you get enough? Are you going for Star You? Star Me. You said it doesn't evolve from another Pokemon, it does. Wait, really? Oh, am I just answering everything wrong? So it goes Star You and then Star Me? I thought it was Star Me and then Star You. Star You evolves into Star Me. Oh. Okay, well, that's why I should have brought my field guide. Is it also mainly purple? Is that correct? And it's water psychic. Okay, that's not my fault. That was Alpha. Alpha told me that it was only water. Okay. I'm just getting false information from my brain and then also false information from chat, so it's not my fault. Okay, let's do the Japanese one. 待って。なんかボタンが難しいんだけど。もう一回しよっか。でも、やる前にちょっと、調べる。ちょっと待って。どうしよう。Starmie。Starmie は、ほとんど紫。紫で、口はない。口はなくて、腕も足もないかな。何これ？これ本当？これ見たことないんだけど。じゃあ、ほとんど紫で、口ないし、目もないよね。みんないつもポケモンって目があるって言うけど、スターミーはないよね。なんかわからないよ。ボールは日本語わからないと思う。Okay, I'm done. Okay, I've researched Starmie very, very thoroughly. Okay, and I have confirmed many things about it. It is mostly purple. Does not have a mouth. Does not have eyes either, which is weird because everyone always tells me that, like, when I ask, is this a Pokemon? People are like, well, if it has eyes, it's a Pokemon. But Starmie does not have eyes. And we'll just say it doesn't have arms or legs. But I feel like it does have arms. But it has like many arms because it's like 2 layers, you know? Well, let's try again. And it's water psychic, so let's try again. Wait, let me confirm in Gen 1. Is it water psychic in Gen 1? She even asked if there's a gem in the center. When he asked, like, does it start with this letter? It's like such a cheating question. Okay.
Say okay when you're ready.
Okay.
I'd like
Nice.
to ask you a few
Nice.
questions. Answer yes, no, or I don't know. You can also say it depends. Does it usually stand on two legs?
Yes.
I
Oh, but if
see.
it doesn't have
Is
legs,
it
does it stand on
mainly
two
yellow?
legs? No.
Aha! Does your Pokemon have a beak?
No.
Okay.
Did I mess
Does
up from the
it have a
start?
tail?
No.
That's what I thought. Can your Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon?
No.
Interesting. Is your Pokemon a dual type?
Yes.
I see. Is it a psychic type?
Yes.
Aha! Is your Pokemon found mainly underwater?
Yes.
Okay. Is it always female?
No.
That's what I thought. Does your Pokemon have several heads?
No.
Interesting. Oh, I think I know. Something tells me you were thinking of Mr. Mime. Am I right?
No.
Okay.
I told you it's a dual type.
Is your Pokemon a first partner Pokemon?
No.
Can you repeat?
No. No.
I see. I think I found it. If I'm not mistaken, you were thinking of Slowbro. Is that it?
It misheard me. It misheard me when I said is it mainly found underwater, and I said yes, and I thought I said no. So I think I need to try it again. last attempt for this, okay?
Hello, trainer. Welcome
Starmine.
to the region. I can read your
Oh no,
mind
Mr.
and guess
Starmine.
which Pokemon you're thinking of.
It's just misunderstanding me. The voice recognition is not good.
If I can guess which Pokemon it is, it will be added to your electronic collection.
Okay, let's try again.
Think very hard of the Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like spelling things out shouldn't be allowed.
Say okay when you're ready.
Okay.
Super. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Answer yes, no, or I don't know. You can also say it depends. Is it mainly blue?
No.
Aha! Is your Pokemon mainly yellow?
No.
Okay. Is it mainly purple?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what I thought.
Okay. Something's wrong with this. Something's actually wrong with it, isn't it? Like maybe I should say yes in a different way. Like, yes. How should I say yes so that it understands me? Because that sounds nothing like no. Like, it literally sounds nothing like no. I have to try again.
Hello, trainer. Are you ready?
But then I'm very curious about its strategy. Like this time it just like
You're thinking of.
narrowed down on like the color,
Picture it in your
but I'm not
mind.
sure what
Answer
like
my question.
what his normal strategy is.
Which Pokemon it is, it will be
This will be
added
the
to
last
your
try, okay? If it misunderstands me, that's their fault.
Think very hard of the Pokemon you want me to guess. Say okay when you're ready.
Okay. It's broken. Change the batteries.
You
Okay, I'll try.
know, or I don't know. You can also say it depends. Is your Pokemon mainly purple?
Yes. It's learning from the last one.
Interesting. Does your Pokemon have large pointed teeth?
No.
I see. Is it mainly pink?
No. I just told you it was
Does
purple.
it have legs?
No.
Okay. Can your Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon?
No.
That's what I thought. Is your Pokemon a poison type?
No.
Interesting. Is it found mainly underwater?
Yes. Okay.
I see. Does your Pokemon have a shell?
Yes?
Aha, that's it. I got it. I believe you were thinking of Cloyster. Am I right?
No.
Okay. Did your Pokemon evolve from another Pokemon?
Yes.
We're almost there.
I said yes.
Will your Pokemon change its type when it evolves?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I think I know. Something tells
It's
me you
broken.
were thinking of Lapras.
Okay, it's never gonna be able to guess right because it's misunderstanding me like every time. And also like the shell question is unclear. Like it has like an exoskeleton, does it not? It's not just like a soft starfish. It definitely has some sort of like it definitely has an exoskeleton. Wait, does that count as a shell? Like I don't understand it. Yeah, its voice recognition is getting worse and worse. Maybe I do need to change the batteries. But it sounds like it's totally fine, you know? It's not telling me it's low battery. Should have bought your book. That's true, because like the book sometimes has conflicting information. Like I think it uses information like as if it was Gen 1, because I think like sometimes like stuff has changed, right? I don't know. I think starfish have a calcium based substructure, but this is not a real starfish. This is a Pokemon starfish. So I'm just going off how it looks, you know? Maybe I should just answer I don't know more often. Like if I should just be honest if I don't know, you know? Maybe that's the lesson here. But the ball is so bad at understanding me. Maybe Starmie was just too hard, you know? But it's such it asks such stupid questions too, because like it was like, is it mostly purple? And I said yes. And then it said, is it mostly pink? And I'm like, I literally just answered that it was like mostly purple. But do you think it like maybe like takes into account that it's gonna mishear some questions? So like if it stops making sense, they like throw out one of the questions, then they try again. And then like the most recent one will like override it, you know? I have no idea. Everyone knows Starmie? Well, the Pokeball should know Starmie because it's supposed to know every Pokemon from Kanto, you know? But who knows? Maybe the Pokeball needs a rest, you know? Maybe I should finally get rid of the cardboard on it because it still has a cardboard attached to the bottom. Maybe you should have said yes, the gem is pink, so it's purple and pink. But it said it's like mostly. You can't mostly be multiple colors. It would be kind of silly to say it's mostly pink, right? Because like it's mostly purple, and then like just the gem in the middle is pink. I feel like that answer wouldn't make sense, you know? It's very it's and it asks like some of the questions that ask like, is it very strong? I'm like, what do you mean? Is it very strong? Like I guess like some Pokemon are weaker because they're like not evolved and stuff, but like it's such a like subjective question. Like what if I think Starmie is really strong, but maybe someone doesn't think it's strong because they're like, well, you know who's stronger? Like I don't know, like a way stronger Pokemon, you know? I have no idea. I have no idea what their like criteria is. Paul just leaves you with more questions than answers. That's true. That's true. Well, it also ask like, is it really big? And I'm like, what do you define as really big? Like, do you think like I think if there's like a metapod and it's like the metapod is like 3 feet tall, I think that's pretty big for, like a, like what it is, right? But do they mean like really big? It has to be like onyx. Like it's just really the questions are sometimes very unclear. It's a very weird design, you know. Misty Starmie was strong. Yeah, exactly. But like, how am I supposed to answer? Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, I don't know what the correct answer is. And it's not in the guidebook either. It doesn't say like, oh, this Pokemon is strong. You know, that's not something that's included. Probably the Pokeball just hates me because I don't know enough about Pokemon. Is that why? It's like, can you just answer the questions right? But it's kind of Pokeball's fault for mishearing me. Because if I say yes and no, they don't sound anything. They don't sound anything alike. So it's not really my fault, you know. If it's just mishearing that, I don't know. How's everyone's weekend been anyway? I've just been doing chores, streaming. I have been. What else have I been doing? I need to watch Running Man today. I need to boot up the browser on my TV. Boot up the internet browser on my TV and watch some Running Man on there. So I don't understand my awesome point. Exactly. I feel like I'm speaking very clearly, you know? But it just doesn't understand me. Like before, I only had that issue. Remember, it would like when it would give the final answer, it would be like, "Oh, I got it. Is it this?" And then I would say yes. It would think I said no. That was like the only time it would misunderstand me. But now it's misunderstanding me in normal questions as well. So tired after community day. Which Pokemon was it? Did you catch a lot of them? Yesterday there was a solar eclipse, and he fasted yesterday, ate breakfast. He fasted yesterday, ate breakfast until I ate. Oh, and then you only ate breakfast, and then you ate again at 8. I could never. I could never. I'd be so cranky. Timber. You caught around 500 timber. How long were you out today? Is it really cold? At least you got a lot of exercise. I walk my dog for like an hour, and that's like enough. But But like we don't have to like when I walk my dog, it's not like fast walking, because my dog just like stops a lot. 3 hours give or take. Hikes through the woods. Is there Pokemon in the woods too? I guess there's no like Pokestops in the middle of the woods, right? Be careful of bears. I don't know what you guys have. What wildlife do you have? Here we do be careful of bears and coyotes. Um, it's been gloomy and rainy here, so I've been inside. Also getting over being sick. I don't want to go on anymore. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I'm like so scared of COVID now. Like that COVID was like no joke, I'm scared. I'm just gonna stay inside until I have to go somewhere. There wasn't as many spawns in there as I've hoped. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Like Pokemon don't want to be in the middle of the wilderness. Um but is your cough all better now, Alpha? Mine is like completely gone. So I've left the cough club. But I know it's we did have a lot of cough club members. There's basically like some birds and squirrels and the like around here. Oh, nothing exciting. We have birds and squirrels as well. The other day I was walking my dog and like a woodpecker was like right in front of me. Like it was like 2 meters away from me and I was like scared. I was like, oh my god, what if it comes to me? I don't think I'm like I didn't realize, but I'm like kind of scared of birds. I just don't trust them. Like it's not like I'm like very very afraid of them, but like I just don't want them that close to me. Like I just don't trust them, you know? Like they have like sharp claws and they have like weird wings and then like they have like beaks, especially woodpeckers. Like what if they like peck on me, I'll be scared. They're so silly. No, I don't love woodpeckers because like here, so we have like a chimney here. We have like a fireplace and then there's a chimney and the chimney has like a metal part on the top and the woodpeckers like peck on it. I like 5 a.m. Like you just hear like really loud pecking on it like echoes through the whole like any place that's like near the chimney just like echoes. It's so loud. Yours is mild now. You just have your inhaler to stop it. You're getting the new booster Thursday. Wish you luck. Oh, good luck. Good luck. I hope you don't get strong side effects. I think I'm gonna wait to get the booster because I should be. Since I got COVID, I should be protected for a little while. I don't know how long it is, so. But maybe I should get the booster like next month. I don't know how long like I don't know how long I'm like immune. But although I think you can still catch a different strain. So I don't maybe I caught like the wrong strain and I still need like a booster. But I'm still kind of like I don't want COVID symptoms again, even if it's for a couple of days. I'll probably take it easy this month and then think about getting it next month. Seagulls are the ones I don't trust. Seagulls are just annoying. I feel like um I feel like seagulls are annoying, but the most aggressive ones are geese. You think it's 6 months and you still feel like it's a long wait time. Oh yeah, someone was telling me 6 months as well. But I don't know if like, but then like I was also googling and they're like, oh, like you can get a different strain. But like, odds are, I guess I probably got the most common strain right now. But I have no idea. I don't know if I should wait to get the booster. But I really don't feel like having COVID symptoms now. Um, Seagulls are stupid and steal your ice cream and hot dog. They're fearless. So geese will like chase you though. But yeah, I don't like when seagulls are annoying too, and they're like in huge packs. Geese are fine if you let them be. Yeah, I guess if you don't like go up to them, but like I've been chased by geese when I was a kid for sure. Swans are very territorial. I saw a swan for the first time in Italy. They were just like chilling on the beach. I didn't go up to them though, but they were just like chilling near the people, I guess. But I didn't know that they were so aggressive. I wouldn't willingly approach birds anyway, so I think it's fair to be cautious of birds. The only wild animals near me are raccoons, squirrels, and stray cats. That's totally fine. Raccoons can be a bit aggressive, but other than that, it's not too bad. We do have like just bears, just like wandering around. There's swans in 3 places, like 3 specific places, like cities, or or they have like swan habitats. Swans will find a small lake and dominate it. Out at a very big lake. Um, but like they weren't. I don't think they were like bothering anyone. I was just surprised to see them because they're like huge, right? And they're just like chilling on the beach with everyone else. Maybe they were like fine because they were like getting food from like people were dropping food and they were getting it. I don't know. Two ponds and a beach. Oh, do you avoid them? How do you feel about the swans? Yeah, I never seen swans. I don't think we have them here. I don't know. Swans are aggressive. They look cute, but they're low key mean. Yeah, they're like, oh, swans are so majestic and beautiful, but they're so big. They're so big. I would be so scared. I walk less than a meter from one of them. How did they feel about that? Did they leave you alone? It was like preening its feathers or something on the walking path. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It didn't care. I guess good. I wasn't that far from the swans when I was in Italy, so I didn't think that they were very aggressive. But maybe they're just like maybe those ones are like used to people, you know, because it's like a big tourist area and they're like hanging out on a very touristy beach. Where's my water? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I don't. Yeah, they probably get fed by people, probably. So they just like put up with people because they know that they're getting food from them, which is fair enough. I don't know. I know in I know like where my mom is from in Japan, they have like monkeys, they have like monkeys and like wild boars. I personally really like mammals, but birds weird me out. Yeah, I don't trust birds. I don't trust birds at all. But we used to have pet birds actually. We had like two pet budgies, which is like parakeets, I think is another word for them. Um, and then we would like those were fine because they're like small. I didn't really mind them. My mom really likes birds. When she was younger, she had a lot of birds like growing up. And my one of my uncles in like one of my aunts and uncles in Japan has a bird as well. They have like some sort of bird. I don't know what it is. I don't mind like pet birds that much, but I know some people are really scared of them. I had a friend growing up, and she was like terrified. She couldn't go even near like their our pet birds. But they just like those birds just like like I think they were just like unhealthy. They just like randomly died one day. um, even like my mom growing up, she had some the birds like they're supposed to live a really long time, but like our birds, I guess they were from the pet store, so they just like didn't they just like weren't healthy or something. But we would just let them like fly around, so I'm okay with those. Pigeons are the worst. Pigeons are cool. They just get a bad rep. What is your defense of pigeons? I was very surprised and like when I was in Europe, the pigeons fly so close to you. And I was like, why are they so close? Like leave me alone, you know? But they would always like walk so close to us in Italy. But I don't like when they like flap their wings nearby, you know? I just don't like when they're flapping their wings. If they're walking on the ground, it's fine. But if they're flying around, I don't like it. Especially when they're flying close to the ground. It's very unpleasant. Homing pigeons were an important form of communication throughout history. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that now. Pigeons are pretty smart and they're kind of cute. I don't think they're cute. I don't know. They have like a dead look in their eyes, you know? Um, you had two birds when you were a kid. You used to grab them carefully to watch them closely, so they learned how to open the gate and one of them escaped. They were actually very smart. Yeah. Welcome in, Ricky. Yeah, or I think birds can figure out how to like open the gate and stuff. They're very smart. Because our birds, we just like we didn't lock them in the cage, so they were able to just fly around. But I think if we had closed the gate, they could open it. The pigeons at Disney Sea could walk through the lines to pick up drop food. Oh yeah, those ones are probably so domesticated. So Clifty could probably pet them. Yeah, you probably should not though. um, we have cell phones now. We don't need them. Imagine relying on a bird. Imagine relying on a bird. to send all your messages, and you don't know if like the bird made it or not. You know, you're like, are they? Did they? It's like, did they leave you on red, or like did the bird just die? Like, you have no idea. And welcome in, Ricky. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? There are wood pigeons in the trees near me, but I even like the city pigeons. I could not tell pigeons apart. But I've only seen the ones like in the city. I don't know what the difference is. I don't think maybe I've never seen the wood ones. Need to see you with someone new. But I kept seeing pigeons in Italy, and I named it rigatoni. It's not one pigeon. It's just like many pigeons, but I just pretended it's the same one each time. 5 days later, my friend finally wrote back the message. Lol. Yeah, that'd be a bit rough. Pigeons sometimes have interesting coloration. I haven't paid that much attention. I think there's more pigeons in Europe because there's not that many pigeons downtown here. I think probably because there are like too many cars. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear that, Ricky. Wood pigeons are bigger, a little more slender, and differently colored. I see, I see. Have you guys ever done like bird watching? I know it's like a very common thing, but I don't, I personally don't understand it. I personally don't understand it, but you know, whatever people enjoy. But they must be very knowledgeable about the different birds. I guess you just have to like watch them very like quietly, like so they don't run away. I don't actually know anyone. Like I know people do bird watching, but like I don't know anyone who does. Like I've never heard of anyone being like, "Oh, I'm gonna go bird watching," you know? You'd be willing to do it in summer? But like what would you get out of it? Is it just fun to observe them? Or do you like learning about the different birds? Because I'm not sure what I would do with that information. Like I would look at the birds on the telescope or the binoculars and then be like, "It's a bird." Maybe if you're like I saw like a really cool bird, you know? Just be one with nature, but you don't have to look at birds to do that. You can just, you know, you could just like you could just hang out outside. Space birds in the telescope. Exactly. You have your binoculars to see the Earth birds, and then like the alien birds to use the telescope. You're just like looking at the little cute colorful ones. You had a blue jay around your house in the summertime. Oh yeah, we got blue jays here sometimes. I'd want to be the best bird watcher ever. You can be. It's not too late. Yeah, it's like a thing. It's like a thing. I don't know how popular it actually is, but it's like people know about it. It's like a thing that people do. They just like hang out outside and then they like watch birds through the binoculars and then they like I guess like record different birds they encounter. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's like a thing that people know about, but I don't know how many people actually do it. Someone developed bird watching simulator? I bet someone has. There's sure that already exists. Record bird calls, note down observations. I just know it from like I'm like most familiar from it with like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And they're like describing the bird calls and they're like imitating them. They're like, "Oh, did the bird sound like this?" Or did the bird sound like this? It's so funny. And then it's a rare bird they post on social media and all the other bird watchers rush down. There's like there's like a Twitter group or something for bird watching. There's definitely a bird watching subreddit. There's a subreddit for everything. But yeah, maybe it's just like a group of people that are bird watching and they're just like people you just don't know about them, you know? I could probably find a Vancouver bird watching group, you know? We do have a lot of nature around here. Yeah. Speaking of bird watching, what's everyone been doing like for fun? You know, what kind of like hobbies have you been up to? I feel like I need something else, you know? But maybe I just need to pick up like I need to like practice for another singing stream or something. Well, I told you guys I want to take singing lessons, so I'll figure out a time to do that as well. But I don't know, like I think sometimes people just do like cool hobbies. Well, we become bird watchers when we're 70. It's our own group. Sure, sure, sure. When I turn 70, I will join your bird watching group Alpha, and then we'll have like a Discord server because we're still young at heart. We'll have a Discord server where we have like we're about bird watching. um, and there's a bird watching Facebook group from my local area with 550 members. Okay, okay. I guess it would be on Facebook. That's like the place, you know. Guitar, yeah. Maybe I need to pick that up. Um, meet you birds. Yeah, that will be. Yeah, in like 40 years or like 35, 40 years, that will be like or maybe okay. There's surely people that do Twitch streams bird watching. Like they record the birds on their Twitch stream. That's what I will do. I will do outside streams and I will be bird watching. And then I'll also be doing like knitting and stuff. Whatever old people do. Sub channel for each bird species. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But then wouldn't that be exciting if you're really into bird watching? Because then you can get birds from many different regions, right? Like if you were a normal bird watcher in Canada, you would be like, you would never see the Norwegian birds. But then Zirconia could post the Norwegian birds in the chat in the Discord server, you know? So it'd be like a very exciting time for us bird watchers. And then we can make like and then we can like do like a voice chat and like practice our bird calls. I'll have to learn how to whistle though. I think it's a really useful skill for bird watching because I cannot whistle. I'll learn. But the photos are not all old either. Okay, okay. I thought you played guitar, sort of, but I need to practice. Maybe that's what I'll pick up. That'll be my new hobby. But like right while I'm here, like I don't have time for hobbies. It's very busy. Regional barriers. Exactly, exactly. Like, hey, what do the pigeons look like in your area? Look at this Canadian crow. Like, what's up with this? You know? Like Pokemon Go, but with birds. Like, where you go outside. But like, there are a lot of birds in Pokemon, to be fair. I remember like one of the only things I remember from like the early days of Pokemon Go is that like everyone would always get Pidgeys. Like it'd just be like infinite Pidgeys. And like why is there so many Pidgeys? It was like the only thing that you can get. So you just use all the Pidgeys for candies because there's like so many of them. That's all I remember. I'm sorry, I keep hitting my PC. I used to have an app on my phone that recognizes insects and plants and builds like a database. Just like Animal Crossing, the Critterpedia. Actually, that's like the one. I guess in Animal Crossing you can't catch birds. Maybe they need to add that. You can like catch birds. You can fish, you know. But how would you catch the birds? I guess that's kind of rude. Um, but catching bugs definitely. Do you think your lower level neighbors miss you playing Just Dance right now? I don't think it's too loud for them actually. I think it's okay. It's only like once a week, like for like a few hours, so I'm sure they don't mind. Um, but like I'm sure they find it quieter now. Although I think I'm a pretty good neighbor. I'm not that loud. I used to play the desktop version of Pokemon Go. What do you even do in the desktop version? Usagi Michi only weighs 9 kilograms. That's true. That's true. How like it should be. I mean, if you dropped 9 kilograms on the ground, it would be pretty heavy. I don't know, but maybe that's just me because that's like my weight, you know. My abs are no longer sore today, so I can try out some of the workouts you guys suggested me. You know. But I feel like my legs are tired just from like walking uphill when I'm walking my dog. I need to work on that. Maybe echo through the building like the woodpeckers like in our metal plate. Oh, but they would know if I was pecking on the metal plate, you know? Like that's I just dance on Sundays and pecking on the metal plate is like Thursdays. So like it's like an unrelated issue. You can move, love ain't no science to me. Yeah, yesterday I tried to like stand up back here and then like see if I could like get like like enough in frame for Just Dance and like it didn't work at all. I'm like I have to give up on Just Dance for the next like few weeks or so. Like one this weekend and the next weekend. And the weekend after it's Halloween anyway. That's fine. You're probably wondering what happened to the random girl that talks to herself for 3 hours straight on the weekend. Yeah. I don't think they can hear me talking except in the hallway. I think that people could definitely hear me in the hallway. But people don't like loiter in the hallways, right? But when I have my window open in the summer, I'm like, people can definitely just hear me talking. But surely they know I'm streaming, right? They either think like they either think I'm on the phone. They might just think I'm on the phone. But if I say like I think there's some stuff I say when I'm streaming that was just like it's like obviously not on the phone, you know? Cause it's like kind of weird. Cause I like I think I have to like when I like read out your messages, right? I think it's like weird. Cause you wouldn't say it on the phone. Like if someone's like talking to you and they're like um they say like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, how am I? Oh, I'm doing good." Like it's like me like I'm like, "Yeah," cuz I'm always like reading out the question and then answering it, right? So it's like it probably sounds really weird. But hopefully people know what Twitch is. So then when they hear me say like, "Oh, thanks for the 3 months," but I guess I don't even say like sub because someone subscribes, I say like, "Thanks for like this many months," but I don't really say like, "Thanks for subscribing to my Twitch channel," you know. So like maybe they don't know. Maybe they just think I'm weird. Try to get some elastic bands. It could be good to strengthen legs with low impact. Yes, I need to write that down. I just made an Amazon order, but I could do another one. What am I looking for? Like a resistance band, right? Need no license. Yo, sing both sides of the conversation. Yeah, it's like weird, isn't it? You need to get one of those on-air lights to put outside your door to let everyone know you stream. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather they just think I'm weird. The girl never goes outside, just sits in her flat talking to herself intensely for hours. Yeah, and I also do like Discord calls and stuff like that, right? But like I think with the Discord call, I'm not like reading out both sides, so it's like not as weird. It just sounds like I'm on the phone, right? It's like fair enough. Or like playing games. Maybe it just sounds like I'm playing games. Like, but then I'm not always playing games, so I don't know. Resistance band, look for moderate strength. You overestimate me, Jamie. I think I need the weak strength. Surely I need the weak strength. But maybe I can find a pack that has like multiple ones. So I can work my way up, you know? Like a multi-pack, yeah. And then I need look up exercise I can do. That's actually a really good idea for the low impact thing. Cause squats hurt everything for me. Just be aware that there's different strength. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know like what would be appropriate for me. I maybe just need like I'll just get ones that have like many in it, and then like I mean like I guess that would make sense too. Because if I wanted to use it for my arms or something, then it would be like I'd want like a weaker one. But my mom has a lot of weights here. She has like heavier weights than I do. Because at home I only have like I think it's like 30 pounds. It's definitely not 5 pounds. Like definitely like it's like 30 pounds or something, and it's like not very heavy, right? My mom has up to like 10 pounds maybe weights, like dumbbells. And my brother has a lot heavier ones, but I'm okay. I'm okay. They do multi-pack ones on Amazon. Okay. I'll take a look. I'll try to find a good one. I feel like I just like I have a problem ordering too much stuff on Amazon though. But like every time I order something, I feel like I need it. You know, like so I'm like spending too much on Amazon, but it's also like I feel like I need it. You know. And I think I've been having like Okay, what's really expensive is like skincare products is very expensive. But I usually like try to find stuff that's like cheaper. But like recently they stopped selling like I use like this like toner, and then they stopped selling it. So then I tried to like find a new one, but then like every one I buy, like I keep buying stuff that like breaks me out. So then like I'm like, what do I do with this? Like I just have to like throw it away. Like I literally can't use it. Um so like I've just been like wasting a lot of money doing that. But like what can I do in that situation, you know? Like it just doesn't work. Um they have like Velcro ones that adjust the strength that you want. Oh, like you can make it smaller so it's like harder to pull. I mean, you guys saw me doing ring fit. Like that one exercise in ring fit where you lift up the ring fit above your head, you have to squeeze it like this. Cannot do that because you don't have enough leverage. Like when your arms are up here, like you just it's like I need a lot more leverage to push it in. The ring fit thing is actually quite sturdy, you know. that was that was the whole process when I did it. And ring fit has too much running. I feel very bad that like I bought it and I only did it like once, but like there's too much running, and I don't like running. I think maybe once my legs are stronger, maybe I could do my ring fit. But my neighbors will hate me with if I just keep running on the ground. Even unhealthy obsession with Amazon and Shein, not Shein, Alpha. I just got out of Shein. But then like every time I go to buy something, like I haven't been shopping too much. I haven't been buying new clothes or anything like that. But like every time I like go to buy something that's like, something that's not like the quality wouldn't matter that much. Like some things I always buy a good quality. Um, I think they mean Shein, like the cheap clothing store. Um, but like every time I'm like, if I see just like a plain shirt and it's like $10, I'm like I could get that for $2 and Shein. Especially stuff that like yeah for like jeans and stuff. Obviously, like I want them to be comfortable and like high quality. I can't really buy like skirts or like pants on like really cheap sites because it's just like why would I? Because like if it's like just like cheap shirts that you'll just wear like a few times and it's fine, just buy it really cheap. But some things you wanna hire. It really depends what it is. Like I would never buy like a really cheap jacket or something. Can't relate. We don't you don't wait. You don't have Amazon in Norway? Really? I thought Amazon is everywhere. Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out. I've been ordering so much stuff. I ordered a new toner, like I said. And then I got hair chalk. I got bright green hair chalk, and I'm just gonna test it. Like, where should I test it? Do you think? Maybe I'll test it like way in the back. Like, I'll just test it like here. I'll just chalk this part green, leave it in for like 5 hours, and then try to wash it out. And I'll just try to wash it out, and then like if it stays green, then I'll just hide it. But I'm very scared. Everyday wear has to be in good quality, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, for day to day, I just wear like, you guys know I just wear like Lululemon. I wear like Lululemon clothes, and then like, I have like t-shirts from Uniqlo that I just wear normally. But like for like stream clothes and stuff, the quality doesn't matter too much because it's not like I'm like going anywhere. Cuba doesn't either, but what does it have? Yeah, I'm more surprised that Norway doesn't have it. Um, but surely you have Amazon in Brazil now, right? Maybe you'll find you'll like it so much that you'll finally dye your hair neon green. Why don't you dye your hair neon green instead of asking me? You have it now. I mean, you get to experience the the wonders of Amazon. They talk of Swedish Amazon coming Norway as well, but I never went anywhere. So Sweden has Amazon, but not Norway. Why? Is it like a legal issue? Like they just like won't go to Norway? Is the government saying no? To be fair, it does like it probably impacts like small businesses quite a bit, like your local businesses. You also don't have Uniqlo or the My Nintendo shop. You're really missing out. You're just missing out. You need to move. You can order Uniqlo online. Or on the EU, so it's a bit more complicated. But isn't Sweden not in the EU as well? Or is that wrong? You should do wig redemption, go to Party City and get a bunch of wacky wigs. Oh god. I already have enough wigs, Alpha. I don't even know where to keep them. Sweden is in the EU. Wait, so which countries aren't in the EU? Aside from like the UK, like we doing a clown wig. Oh, you guys would redeem that all the time if I had a clown wig. I don't know. I don't know. The wig redemption might be harder than the hat. And wigs are like you have to like you can't just like shove them in somewhere, you know? Because they'll be like all tangled and gross. Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, the UK, and then parts of Eastern Europe. Oh, it was less than I thought. Okay, I see. I see. I'm learning. I'm learning a lot about European geography today. Well, I learned very recently that that Norway was not in the EU. Because I was like, don't you use euros? And the Korean's like, no, I don't use euros. To be fair, there's a lot of countries. Unforgiven. Unforgiven girls. But yeah, I'm trying to buy clothes in higher quality. But it's kind of hard to find like places where like it's hard to find the right place. And then like it feels bad like I guess maybe okay, I guess if you buy clothes in higher quality, you just have to buy less clothes, you know? Cuz like in my case, I'm like, "Oh, like what if I buy a shirt and I only wear it once?" You know? But like I think the point of stopping fast fashion is to like not do that, right? Like it's to like buy clothes that you'll wear often. Um I think Shein is good for like if you want like a Halloween costume or something. I did that for my Halloween costume and it worked out pretty well. Because you're only gonna wear it like once, it doesn't really matter. Um, but I think I just like I'm just shopping because I have enough clothes, but then like I just always feel like I want more. This is my problem. But I'm a big fan. You guys know I've been watching a lot of finance YouTube, you know. But I really really like budgeting. I'm just like I've been for the last like month or two I've been refining my spreadsheets for my budget. Um, and then like um yeah, so I've just been being like, okay, well, I should spend less on clothing. She even played influencers to come see their pot potem what? Their village factory. Yeah, yeah. So she and paid influencers to come see their factory and see how humane it is and stuff. But like it was obviously just like propaganda, right? Like it was like that's not what their factories are like, you know? It's obviously like you don't sell shirts for $2 without it being like entirely unethical. Um, yeah, that was like a huge thing. That's a good for occasional outfits, like if you're going to a party but don't spend too much money on an outfit. It really depends what it is though. Like if I was buying like a dress, I'd be so scared to buy a dress on Shein. I feel like it might like rip or fall apart or it wouldn't be very breathable either. I'm not a big fan. Um, but yeah, I think it's just like those things are important too. I just don't go to events like that because like when you go to an event and like you just like say you go to like a wedding or something, right? And then like you literally just buy clothes and then just like wear it once because like it's just like a fancy event. That's why I think I should get a suit. Because, like, men can just wear a suit and then you just wear the same suit to every occasion, right? Like, you don't need to get a new suit because it's gonna look mostly the same, you know? But, like, if you wear, like, a dress, like, it's like, you want, like, a different one for each one because it's, like, it's just, like, very noticeable, you know? But, like, I should just get a suit, you know? Um, Potemkin Village, fake Soviet village to show the world how great the Soviet Union was. It's, like, the North Korean town on the board. Ah, okay, yeah, check that out. I learned something new again. You're full of information, Zirconian. Potemkin Village. I'll use that in the future. It is such a life hack. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really want to get a suit as well. But I don't have an occasion to wear it. Next time I have an occasion to wear a suit, I will get it. And then I'll just keep it forever, right? If you just get a nice one and then you like I know they're expensive, but like if you just get a nice one and then you like make sure it fits well, then it's like fine. The only thing, okay, but okay, the one thing that like annoys me about suits, they seem so hot. Like surely like if you go to like a wedding in the summer, like isn't it like really hot to wear a suit? Cause you're wearing like long pants, long shirt, jacket, tie, like that's the one thing. That's the one thing I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm wearing a dress, you know? Um lies. You need multiple suits, never an outfit repeater, I need options. Are they like distinct suits though? Like what kind of suits? But fair enough, fair enough. Um Suits aren't that comfortable. They're hot in the summer and cold in the winter. Hmm. A good suit, pretty thin material. You don't really like ties. Maybe you should go like full cowboy and then wear those like bolo ties because they're not as like tight, right? They're just like a string. Maybe that'll be like acceptable in Calgary. I don't know. I'll keep that in mind. But like if it's too cold in the winter, I'll just do look. I'm literally wearing wait. I'm literally wearing heat tech right now, like underneath this shirt because it's cold in this room. I could just do that. I could just wear heat tech under my suit. Let me trying to wear a suit with the cowboy hat. Exactly. Exactly. The blazer obviously black, but different ties, undershirts. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's people do that. I think in like a full different suit. Like I was imagining like one day you walk up in like a pink suit, next day it's like a blue suit, next day it's a sparkly suit, like maybe just like but I'm like that seems expensive. Like the suits are more expensive than dresses in general because you can rewear them. Your dad wears a suit to work every day. You should get him a Uniqlo heat tech in case he gets cold. Oh, but you don't have Uniqlo. Well, next time you visit like like a country that has Uniqlo, you should definitely go. How about the Canadians do denim on denim? True. The Canadian tuxedo. I think that's what they call it, right? I watched part of a hockey game yesterday as well. I'm becoming very Canadian. And the commentators, like everyone in hockey has like the strongest Canadian accent, right? So like it's gonna like rub off on me, I swear. I'm like, how can you have that strong of a Canadian accent? Like it's that's yeah, if you haven't heard like a really strong Canadian accent, just watch like an interview of a hockey player like after the game. They sound so Canadian. Um yeah, I don't think I have an occasion to wear a suit. I've never been to a wedding. And you guys know my cousin got engaged. And apparently they're still deciding whether they want to have a wedding or not. Because it's quite expensive. They're like on the fence, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. If they have a wedding, then I'll wear a suit. Um, let's see how smart the viewers are. How many provinces and territories do we have? Are we doing a Canadian quiz? They're all from deep into Saskatchewan, but they're not. They're really not. And then like my brother was telling me like he was like, oh, even people from like the West Coast, they just like develop the Canadian accent when they go into hockey. I'm like he's like, oh, this person's from Vancouver, but they like they just like I guess they just like catch it because like everyone else has it. I don't know. There are three provinces and sorry, three territories and like six provinces. I don't think that's right. No, no, that doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. But I think you're right about three territories. I can't remember which ones are territories or not. I think there's three territories. There's two or three. Maybe I don't know. I know the total. I know the total. Yeah. I think you're off on the provinces. Yeah, hopefully I have a fancy occasion soon so I can wear a suit. But I also don't really like do you guys like fancy occasions? I'm like a very like casual person. I really like just like I like dressing really casually, so a lot of times it's like if I have to wear something fancy, I'm not like super into it. Like I'm like, oh, like I like cute dresses and stuff, but like I just prefer to dress casually. And I hate wearing heels. Like I will not wear heels. They're like three provinces that matter anyway. What are the three provinces that matter? Give your hot takes here. Which are the three provinces that matter? Eight provinces? I know I should equal up to 11 in total. Is that right? No, I think it's 13. Isn't it 13? What are you missing? Am I counting wrong? I think it's 13. Um, the Toronto one, Quebec, and B. Really? You're leaving out the Stats province, in including Quebec instead. I thought you would say like I thought you said BC, Alberta, and then Ontario. 10 provinces. It's easy to remember because it's 10. Yeah, there's definitely 13. I counted twice. Right now, I need your luck right now. I want you to hear me say. Is that Wishes he was French Canadian? Oh, I didn't know this about him. Maybe he's been like secretly practicing his French. Sunlight, sunrise, I guarantee I gotcha. BC, Saskatchewan, Alberta. What is this order? I'm sorry, what? BC, Saskatchewan. Wait, sorry. I think there's some cities in there. It's Alberta. Why would you go in order? It's Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario. Alpha! Alpha, are you okay? Did you pass like second grade? What did they teach you in Quebec? You're missing some. Is your Regina's a city? Alpha. Just Google it so you don't get kicked out of the country. Oh my god, that's so funny. Needs to take back social studies. Did you pass? Welcome in, Ping. Yes, what this is a city. Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, PEI. Yeah, you're missing some in the middle. Oh my gosh. You'll get there. I did pass, don't judge. Just pretend you're French Canadian, don't care about the Anglophone provinces. That's true, that's true. They just didn't teach you in school. Just say, I learned it in French. I learned it in French. I don't know what it is in English. Just say that. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. It's BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, PEI. There you go. I do know what the provinces. Maybe like I don't know what you guys learn over there. You know, I know Quebec desperately wants to leave Canada, so like maybe they just like don't teach you properly. The rest of them. But I won't judge too hard because my geography is not the best either. I mean, I know the Canadian ones, but like you guys have witnessed my European geography, so I will not judge anyone. I'll be a terrible geoguesser. Do you guys remember law from like your school age? I literally like I feel like my common knowledge is probably so embarrassing. Because I feel like you know those interviews where they like ask random people on the street like just like general trivia stuff. And I'm like, I feel like I would do so badly at that. I don't think I'm like a stupid person, but like there's just like a lot of like like if you ask me like specifically what year some things happen and stuff like that, like I do not keep that information in my brain. I might know like generally around the time, but it's just like if you ask me for exact dates on many things, I have no idea. Um oh boy, we're close to 250K population. Time for us to declare ourselves the pop province. Okay, but surely like I know it's like a territory and not a province, but like surely like Nunavut and stuff does not have that many people, right? Like if you ask me to list all the Norwegian counties, I'd probably miss at least one. Fair enough, fair enough. I feel like when you get like asked off the top of your head, like I just cannot remember this stuff. And we were never like quiz on like we weren't often quizzed on like rote memorization and stuff like that. Like they're like, oh, name like 10 previous prime ministers of Canada. Like I would not be able to name it. I would not be able to name any like. But to be fair, there's only like two in my lifetime, right? So they just like are in office for a long time. Maybe there's like three in my lifetime, but I was too young to know the first one. Yeah, I think it's like a lot of like general knowledge and stuff. It's just like I like just don't remember that. I just don't remember like stuff from school. And I think some people remember a lot from like when they were really young, and I just like my brain is like blank from back then. You know, I just like do not remember. Um, I have like very vague memories, like, but like I don't remember stuff very clearly at all, and I have a strong feeling that like a lot of the memories I have are not real memories. You know, like they're 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 from like remembering it, or it's from photos or something like that. Like I don't think anything of it is like I don't think I have that many like genuine memories. You know, it's all bits and pieces. Yeah, I don't remember. Like some people can remember their childhood like very strongly. But I think I just like I don't know. I think I just like I'm very like I just like remove useless stuff from my brain a lot, you know? Like I'm like, oh like I don't need this information from school. Like I just take it out. I don't need it. I even remember a lot of stuff from like my university, like stuff I had to learn in university. Like I just don't remember them. Like unless I use it often, I just like I don't know. I don't know what's in my brain that's like yeah, maybe my brain is filled with FNAF theories. Oh no. Maybe I took out like my useful like math knowledge and stuff and I just replaced it with FNAF theories. I do have a lot of FNAF information in my brain. Maybe it's all stuff like that, you know? Memorize the things for the exams after that all went deleted. Yeah, exactly. Isabel, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Oh, I guess it's together. Oh no, sorry, you did it in a different order. Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut. Let's go, Alpha. Let's go. You can successfully graduate like third grade. We're proud of you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it says about. I don't know what it says about you to like remember that kind of stuff very well. Like I guess maybe some people have just more capacity to remember like you have more capacity to just like remember facts and stuff. I don't usually keep a lot of facts in my brain, you know? And like with a lot of school stuff, it's like I think it's just like if you don't use it as well. Like I feel like I wouldn't like whenever people ask me for help with like math homework and stuff, I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm sorry. Like I don't remember this stuff. You want your diploma now? You can have your Canadian passport back. How about that? I used to remember a lot of facts, but I don't so much anymore. I feel like you have a lot of facts though. But maybe it's like specific facts and not like school facts, right? You used to know every flag. Every flag? That's kind of insane. Um, it'll be a monthly renewal quiz. Oh no. I bet I wouldn't pass like a Canadian citizenship test. Wait, wait, is there actually like people take the American citizenship test? Is there a Canadian one? I'm actually curious. I can't forget some stupid things and random stuff you didn't even want to learn. True, Ricky. I'm like, if I could just take this information out, I'd have more space for other things, right? Every country flag in every capital. That's a lot though. There's a lot of countries. Canadian. Okay, how about we all become Canadian citizens today? Um, say. Oh, it's time. Okay, wait. There's 60 questions. Uh oh. You taught a lot of U.S. geography in elementary, so I know states and capitals. I think I could name every state given enough time. Definitely not capitals though. But we don't learn like U.S. geography. I don't know why. You guys learn like every U.S. state? I don't think I did. You know a lot of magic cards and Pokemon and useless World of Warcraft info? Sure, you do have a big Pokemon database in your head. Luckily, I've forgotten, like, I had a lot of, I think when I was a teenager, I had a lot of, like, like, every One Direction member's, like, birthday and, like, that kind of stuff. Like, I think I've removed that information from my brain. Some of it's still in there, but, like, most of it is gone. So I can replace it with more useful things. You know every US state, but I learned it by myself. Yeah, I must have learned it by myself. I don't think we learned it in school. But I think I know, I think I could name every US state, but not like easily. That's all they taught. It wasn't like diving into the whole US history. Yeah, we don't learn US. I feel like American people are very surprised, but like non-American people don't know like the US history, like the only US history I know is from Hamilton, so it's probably very inaccurate. But honestly, I don't even remember like Canadian history that well. Okay. Do you guys want to answer some Canadian citizenship tests? Let's get some good questions. Oh my god, sorry, these questions are too long. Name three responsibilities of Canadian citizenship. A, serving on the jury. Wait, what? Serving on the jury, keeping your yard tidy, and helping others in the community. B, obeying the law, voting in elections, and working for the government. Surely responsibility is not working for the government. C, obeying the law, voting in elections, and taking responsibility for oneself and family. D, voting in elections, taking responsibility for others, and protecting the environment. It's not working for the government. Keeping your yard tidy sounds really stupid. I think C as well. Obeying the law, voting in election. It's definitely voting, right? And the law? It's three responsibilities of Canadian citizenship. It must be C, right? Taking responsibilities for others and protecting the environment. It's probably not protecting the environment, is it? Sounds like C. Okay, we're all going for C. That was right. Give an example of how you can help in the community. A, wear red on Canada Day. B, drive to work. C, volunteer at a food bank. D, wash your car. Okay, it's definitely not drive to work or wash your car. Like, what? How would that help your community? Wear red on Canada Day? That sounds stupid. It must be volunteer at a food bank, right? Wait, what if all the answers are C? That's the trick to the Canadian. It's like C for Canada. It must be volunteer at a food bank. Because how would washing your car help your community? I'm gonna do C. I think that's right. Okay, let's do the other one. They want you to pay Patreon. There's no way to wear red on Canada Day. I think everyone should vote, even if you just vote blank. But there's no point in voting blank. What is meant by the equality of women and men? Men and women are treated equally under the law. Men and women are the same. Men and women are similar. Men and women need to obey the law. Okay, it's obviously A. Like, what kind of question is this? Let's find a good one. Okay, here's a patriotic. What do you promise when you take the oath of citizenship? A, to pledge your loyalty to the sovereign, His Majesty King Charles III. Sure. B, to pledge your allegiance to the flag and fulfill the duties of a Canadian. C, to pledge your allegiance to the Canadian Constitution. D, to pledge your loyalty to Canada from C to C. Do we have like allegiance to the flag? I don't think we have that, right? In America, they have to like do like the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning. But I don't think we even have that. But why would we pledge your allegiance to the Constitution? Like to follow the Constitution? I don't know. I remember pledging to the flag in elementary, even as a kid. I thought it was weird. Maybe it's just an Alberta thing. You think it's the king? No, there's no way it's the king, Alpha. You're gonna get your citizenship taken away. I don't think we have to. I don't think we pledge loyalty to the king. It must be like to fulfill the duties of a Canadian, right? But that also includes the flag one. But pledging allegiance to the Constitution sounds weird. Pledge your loyalty to Canada from sea to sea also is like very vague. I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I think it's fulfill the duties of a Canadian. Wait, it actually was the king. What the hell? Wait, why would we pledge? Why would we promise loyalty to the king? Wait, I'm sorry for doubting you, Alpha. You're actually right. What are our duties? Play video games and listen to music? Yeah, that's the loyalty. That's the loyalty. That's what King Charles III wants us to do. Wait, why would we? Wait, why is he included in this? That's kind of weird. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. There's too many questions. There's 60 questions. I don't think I would. I don't think I would pass the citizenship according to this. Does that mean like if you're a Canadian citizen, you're supposed to be loyal to the Queen or the King? Why did Canada made such a big deal when the Queen passed? Did they make a big deal? I have no idea. But like they don't have any like authority. Like I thought it's like mostly like ceremonial, right? Like they don't have like they don't like run government here. It's kind of weird that like that would be the number one thing, you know? Because there's like a lot of other there's a lot of other answers that you could have. You have to prove some, but I thought it was like mostly like I thought it was like mostly just like they never like like make the law or like veto or anything. They just kind of like they just kind of sign off on it. Mostly ceremonial, but yeah, they could say no, but like I don't think they do. It's kind of weird. It's like so like when you like become a Canadian citizen, like we have to be loyal. So if Britain decides to like invade somewhere, we have to be like, oh, we're loyal. We're gonna help you. I don't know. That sounds kind of silly. I guess technically King Charles could say no, but I think it would be a bad look. Oh, sorry. But there's no way I would pass the citizenship thing. I think it's like weird when they have to like. I think when I was like watching TV on Canada Day, like when they become a Canadian citizen, they have to like recite something like they have to like put their hand on their heart, which I guess is side, and then they have to like recite something that like is like pledging loyalty. I think it's like so weird. I just think like patriotism in general is like kind of weird. But I'm just like, but I think like Canada's just like way less patriotic than other countries might be. Maybe if you like grow up with it, you're just like used to it. Like if you grow up pledging allegiance to the flag, you're just like, oh okay. Like it might be like less strange. It's just a matter of time until he's on the $20 bill. Yeah. I literally have not looked at a $20. I can't tell you right now if it's on the $20 bill. I actually have no idea. The cash is gross, so we don't touch it. Um, Japan is pretty patriotic. Yeah, I would say so. They're more like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Japan is the best. Like it's like a general sentiment. Like, but I think it's the same in Canada too. Like a lot of people are like, oh, like I like being Canadian. Like Canada's great. But it's not the same as like. It's not like oh like. Okay, sorry. When I say like patriotism, I mean like where it's like you'll defend like people like it's like you're a fan of your country as if it's like a sports team or something. Like it's like kind of weird. Um, because like it's like totally normal to be like oh like I live in a pretty good country like we have a lot of good things going for it like but like you should be able to like criticize it. But some people are just like very like dressing up in the like the it's like you're dressing up in like your team colors. It's like weird. But like it's not people don't really do that here. I pledge my loyalty now, but when this is all over, it's all done. What do you mean when this is all over? What's gonna happen, Alpha? Do you know something we don't? I know. You carry cash if needed. I have a couple. I think I have like 20. I think I have some 20s in my wallet, but like I never touch it. I literally never touch it. True story. Don't judge. But in 2020, we're legit washing your cash. It's fine. I won't judge you. Cash is really dirty. Like cash is really really dirty. So like I don't even blame you. But I just like try to avoid it when I can, and I just wash my hands if I touch it, you know. But now I can just like tap everywhere, which is great. Norway is very big on patriotism. Oh really? I don't know. I just like I don't know. I think when it goes to the point where it's like it feels like it's like a you're like a fan. You know, it's like why are you a fan of like a country? Um, but like I totally understand. Be like, oh, like this is a good place to live, or whatever. I do see like Canada flags and stuff here and there, but like maybe I just like don't go outside in like Canada Day. Maybe people are actually very patriotic at Canada Day. We gained our independence in 1905, so it's culturally we're very culturally patriotic. I see, I see. But like, I mean, I guess it's not like not necessarily like patriotism, but like I would prefer to live in Canada. You know, like there's not like that many. There's not really like other countries where I'd be like, oh, I prefer to live there than here. Um, but like I don't think it's like perfect or anything like that. Do you like the fireworks again today? Yeah, I don't think it's. I think you just like fireworks. My mom, I think you guys know my mom is in Japan, and she's just sending like, or my cousin was sending pictures of like this like very very like fancy meal, and my mom texted me yesterday. She was like, "Oh, we're going to get lobster today," and I'm like, "Okay, not jealous at all. Thanks for telling me that." Like, and there's all like eating like really good food every day, so sounds fun. You want to go to Japan and work 12-hour days for less pay than your male colleagues? You know that as tempting as that sounds, like, you know, I guess we'll see. As tempting as that sounds, I just love maple syrup too much. You know, like I would just miss maple syrup way too much. Mom's just living her best life in Japan. She kind of is. She kind of is. But she probably deserves it because she's probably like doing all the housework and stuff for my grandpa. So she probably gets, you know, she deserves to go out and eat. When I was at Thanksgiving dinner the other week, it was like a bunch of Japanese people, right? Like people who are like either on like a working holiday from Japan or just like coming here for school or whatever. And then like um what am I trying to say? And then like oh yeah yeah. So then I was talking to some of them, and then firstly I was like telling there's this woman there that had like kids, and they're talking about like oh like raising kids in Japan versus raising kids in Canada, and I was like, and a bunch of them were saying like oh like I would prefer to raise kids in Japan. And like so they had some reasons that were like oh like my parents were there so like it would make it easier like they could help, but then some of them were like oh like I'll be worried about them like being raised here. And then she was like, oh, like people do like they were like concerned because they were like, oh, like people do so much drugs in school. And I was like, what do you mean, like? And like they were like, oh, like if they go to school here, they might like do drugs. And I'm like, well, like not if you raise your kids to like not do drugs. Like what do you mean, like they might like drink sure or like smoke weed, but like if you raise your kid like properly, they're not gonna be like doing cocaine like when they're like 15, you know? I was like really confused. But like I think they just like had this like weird idea of like oh like in the West like it's a lot like because in Japan they're like very very strict. You can't just like get your hands on. I mean here it's kind of the same way, but like it's a lot more strict with like drugs and stuff like that. And in Japan, I was like, um, they like go to school. They're so strict with school. Like they're like, oh, you can't like you can't paint your nails, you can't dye your hair, you can't wear makeup, you can't like you have to wear the school uniform. And if you're caught outside of school, like you could get caught outside of school for whatever reason, and like it's just like very very strict. So I was like, so in my mind, I was like, oh, like I would 100% rather. I'm like really glad I like went to school here and on Japan because like my my cousins like when they got to like end of high school, they were like they would go to school in the morning at like like 7:38, and then they would go to school, and then they would after school they would go to like a studying place like a tutor so they could study for their university exams, and then they would stay there till like 9:30 or 10 at night, and then they would just repeat that every day, and they have school on Saturdays. So like it's like and I was like, you want that for your child, like, because like in my mind and like for my mom as well, she was like 100% like raise your kids here, like they'll have so much more fun, right? Like what's the point of studying like 12 hours a day, like 12, 14 hours a day, like they don't gain anything from that, like you like I learned and like I think there some of them were concerned though, like oh like what if you don't like learn enough. I'm like, how much do you need to learn when you're that age? Like come on, like I don't, do you remember any of the stuff you learned when you were like studying 15 hours a day? Like you don't remember any of it, and it doesn't matter, right? um and it's like it's so silly. um I'd heard to get in Japan, can't run the risk of them having a child. Exact. I mean, like obviously they did have a childhood, but like those like last few years of school were like rough, and I don't think it like they would always be like, oh, like you don't have homework, like you don't have school in the summer, like you're so lucky. My cousins would be like, oh, you're so lucky. Like I wish I could live with it like that, and then like also what they're gonna say, and then like I literally cannot remember now. Parental choices matter. You're raised in semi-strict home and you never did anything well. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, your kids aren't just gonna like just because they're raised in Canada doesn't mean they're just gonna like go and like like do heroin or something. Like that's not really how it works. Um, and yeah, I don't think you actually like learn that much more when you're just being like forced to study like that. But yeah, she was like, I was like, oh yeah, I would 100% rather go to school here. Um, and it's like, oh, and then also that's what I was trying to say is that like a lot of my cousins and stuff, they did like extracurricular activities. Like my cousin played like basketball, and you have to quit your extracurricular activities when you hit like the second third year of high school, because you don't have you don't have like time. Like you have to quit your hobbies. Like you legitimately, like she was like she liked playing basketball. She had to quit. Everyone has to quit. Like for people who like want to seriously get into a good university, like everyone just like quits all their like extracurricular activities. I'm like, wouldn't you rather your kid like continue like doing that? Like, come on. There's an episode of The Lawyer K drama I watched about cram schools where the kids basically go to school after they're done with their school. They just yeah, it's the same in Japan. It's like you it's a, yeah it's like a cram school after school, and like pretty much everyone goes to those if you want to like do well. Um, but like it's kind of silly because like you do the exam to get into university, and then what you study in university doesn't really matter. They just kind of like chill in university, like it's just about like the name of the school kind of thing. Um, and then like some jobs after university, you have to like do an exam to get into the job, which is kind of silly. Like I like how it works here, where it's like a contract between you and the employee, right? It's like you can choose which company you work at, and like you decide like which place you want to like work at. But in Japan, it's like you apply for like you don't get many choices. You have to like choose which place to do the exam for, and if you get in, like you just work there, and you like, and also like most people don't like switch jobs. It's not that common. You should either live in Japan and only study, or live in Japan and only drugs. True, true. That's like actually what like in her brain was. Like she was like very worried about drugs. I was like, just tell your kids like don't do drugs. Like come on. Like what do you think is like what? It's kind of silly. I mean, peer pressure does exist, but you don't have to buy into it if you know where from. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And like, sure, kids will like experiment with like drinking, like many kids will, like, right? But as long as you like make sure they know like how to do stuff safely and that they have a safe place to like come home to, or just let them like, you know, drink whatever at home, so you know that they're doing it safely, stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of options, like you can. It's not just like, um, and they're probably not gonna do like something crazy, like most kids aren't like doing cocaine in high school. It's not it's just raise your kids well. um yeah, she was worried about them, which really surprised me. Because in my mind it was very much like, oh, I would hate to be raised like that. Maybe it's not as bad as I think, but like, come on, going to school till like 10 p.m. and there's so much pressure on like a single exam, right? um it's like, oh, like if you don't get into school, it's not like here where it's like if you don't get into school there's like other options, like, oh, if you don't get to school, like, you're like done. Like, you need a good school to get into a good job, and then like, and then once you work, it's like, so it's really rough to work as well. It's probably what high schoolers do nowadays, but like, it's not like every kid, like if you have a really like wild like troublemaker kid, like, yeah, that can happen, but like, I don't know, the way she was describing it was kind of weird. But they might be a delinquent in Japan too. Who knows? Um, I guess it would be harder for them to get drugs, but like, if your kid is already at the point where they're like, yeah, let's do cocaine, like it's already that's like a different issue. It can happen regardless, no matter where you are. To be honest, I mean, like in Japan, it'll just be like they probably won't have access to drugs, so they're just like so strict with that. But they'll probably be like, they'll like smoke or something. They'll like smoke or drink, which is like, whatever. Like, it's like it's basically the same thing. Like, if they want to rebel and do bad things, like, they will, right? Yeah, which is like just as bad. Yeah, like, it's very easy to get your hands on cigarettes and alcohol in Japan. Kids will rebel no matter how hard you make it to rebel. Yeah, exactly. It's not. I don't think it's. And I think it's like. Well, in my mind, it's like, oh, the positives outweigh the negatives, like by a long shot. Because I don't think it's any. I don't know. Their school system is so messed up. I have no doubt that my cousin and stuff still had a nice childhood and stuff, but like, I think it could have been better. My women try raising the kids in the state you can practically buy semi-automatic weapon at the gas station. They probably think that too. Because I think in Japan, like, there's not a lot of like, um, they don't get a lot of like, exposure to like other countries, so that it might just be like what they see on TV or stuff like that. Because like, you can't like explore online if you don't speak English, and then like a lot of Japanese people have just never left Japan, so they might actually think that they might be like, oh, but if you go to the States, you're just gonna get a gun. Which is like, I guess so, but like, just a weird way to think about it. And then like one of the girls there, that was like one of the Japanese girls there, like, brought her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was like some like Russian guy apparently, that like, or like his like, he was like Russian Canadian, I guess, and then like, he spoke Japanese, so I was like, oh my god, what if he's a weeb, like, but he was kind of chill, but then like the one part that was like, um the one part I was like kind of like sus, like, I think I was like, they were talking about like living in Japan and stuff, and then like they were like, someone asked me like, oh, do you want to live in Japan, like, and I was like, yeah, white guy speaking Japanese. Okay, white guy speaking Japanese dating a girl that like doesn't speak much English can be kind of sus. I don't know. It's not like automatically sus, but you gotta like be cautious. Um, but yeah, they were like, oh, like, do you want to live in Japan? And I was like, oh, like, I would live there temporarily, but not forever. Like, I'd prefer living here. And he was like, oh, why wouldn't you want to live in Japan? And I was like, stop being sus. Like, but then when I explained my reasons, he was like, oh yeah, that's fair, that's fair. So he's actually chill. He's actually chill. But I was, I was sus. I was sus. I was like, white guy, like, he started learning after dating. No, no, no. I asked him. I then um, and then he started learning before, but he just learned it in school. And he said he told me that he. I didn't ask him directly. I didn't ask him this, but someone else was like talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, like I only started watching anime after I started learning Japanese." So it probably wasn't because of anime, which is on which like clears out some of the which clears out some of the suspicion. Welcome in, Gio. Though, how are you doing today? Another note: vegan pumpkin pie or regular pumpkin pie? I mean, regular pumpkin pie is better, but the vegan one was quite good. Did he go? Oh no, no, I'm totally not. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. No, no, no. Someone he didn't volunteer the anime information. Someone asked him, like one of the other like the mom or whatever, like was like, oh, did you learn because of anime? Like, and then he was like, no, 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 no. He did learn like in school, but I don't know. One thing I did think was sus. We're like, oh, then why did you learn Japanese? And he was like, oh, like I wanted to live in a different country, and I didn't want to live in Europe. And I was like, okay, fair. And then he was like, oh, but then like if I don't live in Europe, then the only other option is Japan. And I was like, really? Like is that really the only other option? I was like, you know what? Fair enough. If you want to live, but then I'm like, why would you like? You're like, I want to live in Japan. Like I don't. But he didn't seem like weird, so I think it's fine. I just think it would be like hard to like communicate, because like his Japanese was like fine, but obviously it wasn't like he wasn't like fluent or anything like that, and the girl was not very good at English either. So I'm like, you must have such a hard time communicating, like. But I guess if you can make it work, you can make it work. Um, but yeah, he seemed fine. He seemed fine. We were talking about like school and stuff because like he was also in computer science, so he wasn't asking me like Japanese questions. He was asking me like about like software jobs and stuff. um, you seen this recipe on Instagram for this vegan pumpkin cheesecake, and I'm kind of supposed to try it. I mean, like in my experience, like it's fine. Like it's not even like that much. It's not like noticeably worse, honestly. Like if you're good at baking, which I'm pretty sure you are, right? Like it's not like it tastes like different. Like there's some like qualities of the food that you don't get when you don't have like say like butter or like um the milk and stuff. It doesn't matter to me because I don't usually use normal milk anyway. But like definitely like some like butter, I guess. Um, that kind of stuff. Like you do notice a little bit, but it's still good. It's still good. But if you're not like, I mean, it just doesn't really. For me, it's like, oh, like I'm not vegan, so like there's no reason to get the vegan one. And a lot of times, like vegan, like if you're going to like getting like a vegan option of the especially baked goods can be more expensive. So it's not necessarily worth it for me. Like I'm just like it's the same. But like I'm not like if someone gives me something like vegan, I'm just like I'm fine with it. Unless it tastes really bad, but that's like it could taste bad when it's not vegan. Computer science and learn Japanese. I know, I know, I know. No, yeah, he did seem fine. He seemed okay. He seemed interested in Japan, but like I didn't seem like in a weird way, you know. Because when I explained like a lot of the issues I had, like living in Japan, he seemed to understand. Like he didn't like defend it, you know. Like if I had said like oh like I don't live in Japan because like the working culture and like kind of like misogyny and stuff, and then like if he was like defending Japan, then I would have been like really sad. That's like the sign of a true weeb. Like you're like, what do you mean? Is Japan's not perfect? Um, you're 90% tempted to try. Why not? I mean, okay. To be fair though, a cheesecake might be harder to replicate, right? Because like the main ingredient is kind of very non-vegan. Um, so I think that could be an issue, but I don't know. You don't live in Japan, but I do wish the transit system here was good as Tokyo. I know, I know. Like most places in Asia, the transit system is so good, but we don't have that. It's so bad, so bad. Like I literally cannot like live without a car. Canadian transit just trash coast to coast. Yeah, probably. I was like, I think North America is very car centric. We kind of just need a car for everything. Very unfortunate. I mean, I don't mind driving these days, but it's good to have the transit system as an option, you know? But yeah, I mean, in Tokyo, like Osaka, like the big cities, transit is very, very good. In my mom's town, we need to rent a car. My mom had to rent a car when we were there because my grandpa sold his car. So we do have to rent a car because, like, we just can't get around. Happy to live in an area with decent transit. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I kind of just, like, accepted it. It's not, like, a huge issue for me because, like, I do like driving. Like, I do prefer driving. But maybe it's because the transit is bad that I prefer driving. But there's a lot of times where it's, like, it's kind of nice to have to bring your car, you know, because, like, you can, like, put stuff in your car and it's, like, more comfortable. And, like, you could, like, it's, I don't know, it just feels easier. But, and especially with, like, groceries and stuff like that, I like having a car for that, but I don't know. Although Montreal Mayor seems big in biking, she wants to build a bike park? What's a bike park? Like a park that you just, like, bike around? Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's, like, getting more bike friendly here. Like, we have, like, bike lanes and stuff like that. But it's not like everyone bikes, you know? You buy fewer groceries just more often. I hate that though. I like waiting like 3 weeks, then buying everything at once, and then like having no food for the last week. You know, that's my because I'm too lazy to go outside. Walking uphill with all your groceries is a free work. Oh, God, that sounds terrible. Giveaway. Quick BRB. I'm just going to the bathroom. Okay, okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just wanted to check on my dog because I was worried that he was like hanging out alone. And he was waiting. He was just like he was just chilling by the door. I don't know who he's waiting for. I think he should know that my mom is not gonna come through the door. She gone. Excuse me, my show. I am back. I'm back. How are you? I realized I can just use the same recipe and substitute all the vegan stuff for regular stuff. Well, you just get a recipe that's not the vegan though, cause like it might be like different proportions and stuff. We just find a cheesecake recipe that's not vegan, you know? Because like they might have edited something so it could like work better with the vegan ingredients. I don't know. I think the vegan pumpkin pie I had, it was like vegan butter, obviously, and then like coconut milk, I believe, instead of normal milk, which is a good idea. Sorry, that was loud. I don't know how to make my straw not make that sound anymore. I think it's just not like connected properly. Vegan slander? I didn't slander anything. I was just telling you what they did with the vegan stuff. And welcome in, Kalani. How are you? They were cute little individual ones. You could just that has nothing to do with the recipe though, but you could just put it in individual like little tins. How are you doing today, Kalani? Yeah, maybe I should bake while I'm here. But there's so many baked goods in the freezer because my mom just like had a bunch of stuff prepared, I guess. We have like brownies in the freezer, we have banana bread in the freezer, and then we had the lady that makes the really good cake. She made a plum cake. And my mom put that in the freezer and it's really good. So I think baking would be kind of silly. And I kind of have to cook. So, yeah. I've been having to cook. I should make my brother cook one of the days, so I think he has schoolwork. My brother makes a good pasta. No blondie in the freezer. I wish she hasn't made it again. I told her it was my favorite, and she hasn't made it again. Maybe I need to go and get another facial, but I don't want to get a facial. They're too expensive. They're still expensive. I can just buy like my okay. To be fair, my skincare stuff these is not that cheap. I don't even know if it helps. Like they're like when I was getting the facial done, she was like, "Oh, you need to do these things. You need to use your eye cream and like use this stuff." And I'm like, "Does it even help?" Like I have no idea. Like I have no idea what if the stuff I'm buying is working. Plum cake. I know. Plum cake. The plum cake is really, really good, and the sponge is so soft. It's delicious. Um, and welcome back, Radmus. I hope you had a nice rest. What are we talking about? We're talking about baked goods. I think it's what we're talking about. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I don't think I need to bake because I need to cook more than I need to bake. I was gonna make a sukiyaki today, which is like similar to bulgogi, if you guys know. It's like it's like a stir fried beef and like veggies and stuff like that. I was planning to make that today. Baked goods and facial cleansings. I don't know. I feel like getting a facial is so pointless. They're so it's so expensive. I'm not a fan. I like baked goods, like flour. You should bake the flour. We're talking about the cake. Cake was playing earlier. Actually, you missed it. Cake. Wait, how do I don't know? I don't even know. Like, did you say cake over and over? I'm ready, why am lovely? Sexy, why am I me? Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love. What's everyone's favorite song recently? I mean, you guys know I've been listening to You and Me, but my favorite song from Sejong's album. My favorite song from Sejong's album. I don't even know. I have like a few favorites. There's one that's like really jazzy and it's like really really nice. I think it's called If We Do. But I also like Destiny and In the Rain. You like Better Things by aespa? And I've been listening to a lot of musical theater these days. I've just been like singing my heart out, like singing along to stuff. I've been in the spooky mood, so there's the Adams Family musical, and the songs are pretty good. So I was listening to that. Um, well, it's a question. What everyone's been listening to these days? Been listening to Hongdae R&B by Baby a lot. Oh yeah. That was the one that Jenny posted, right? I haven't listened to that yet. I should listen to that. I do like BB. Lots of doom metal lately. Nice. So I'll just look up BB. Oh, just one song. Or no, two songs, it looks like. Is it two songs? Yeah, it looks like it. I'll just add it. Um, Even listening to I've off the record. Nice, Red Mist. You listened to Screamo this morning? I love listening to loud music when I'm stressed out. Do you guys do that as well? Like I feel like calm music doesn't get rid of my stress. Like I feel like I need very loud music to reduce my stress. Doja Cat's new album is good too. Yeah, but Doja Cat's been having such a bad reputation lately, you know? But her songs are so great. Like I love dancing to them on Just Dance. You listen to a lot of Godspeed You Black Emperor. The Pride of Montreal, okay. The Canadian Pride here. Use rock to wake me up in the morning. I like listening to chill stuff in the morning. I listen to chill stuff in the morning and chill stuff at night. But if I'm very stressed out about something, I just like listen to really loud music. But whenever, I think in 1 week, 17 is a new song, so hopefully I like it. But like, I like 17 mostly. Like, I like their songs, definitely, but like the dances is what I like. Her songs are good, but her spiraling life is the X. Yeah, fair enough. I guess you just have to separate it. I need to reset my brain and put on some harsh noise. I guess if that works for you, if that resets. Don't you listen to that all the time though? Like, it's not just when you reset your brain. If I'm going to the gym, yeah, rock and lazy morning. I do lo-fi, chill, care, R&B. Yeah. I'm a indie. I'm an indie girl. Not actually, but I do like a good indie rock. Losing control. But yeah, I've been listening to Jenny's song a lot. I'm trying to learn all the lyrics, you know. And the rap goes so hard. And then I'm sure they'll do like, I don't know. Your main playlist is mostly just indie rock. Maybe you need to rec me some. We can connect over indie rock, cause you know I probably won't be listening to harsh noise that often. But on your on repeat playlist, yeah, me too, me too. For me, it's just Sejong's album and then you and me. And welcome in Lee. How are you? We're talking about what we've been listening to lately. I'm guessing you're still listening to just like yeah, no, on repeat. um, the band Ahab came out with a new album earlier this year, and I'm still listening to it, and it's October. Okay, is it metal? Um, Workout's definitely got to be alternative rock and EDM. Gaming is got to be fun and chill. I don't work out, so I don't know. um, I'll get you into post punk. I do like pop punk. Is it similar? Is it similar? I love pop punk. We switch it up. You got Jenny, you and me on loop. Same. We need to have this come on. It hasn't come on yet. You love you and me, dancing in the moonlight. We had doom metal. What's the difference between what are the subgenres of metal? Is there just like normal metal and then there's like separate metals aside from that? Cause I think I've only listened to normal metal. Doom metal is like very slow and heavy. I would like that though. I love slow metal. Even weird, but on long runs I listen to podcasts. That's not weird. Like whatever like gets you through it, you know. Like if it's like I feel like I like watching like videos and stuff because like it like kind of distracts you from your pain when you're running, you know, or when you're doing like exercise. That's why I like dancing because I'm like, I mean, I guess it's music playing, but like I'm like focused on like the moves, right? So you're not focused on like the workout part. Post punk is not anything like pop punk, but keep an open mind. But they both have punk in the name. Keep an open mind. Yeah, but if I don't like it, you have to just tell me your favorite indie rock band. Um, Pop punk? You're a pop punk fan too, Alpha? What do you like? Metalcore and screamo are basically the same. I'm really bad at genres. You can share some Ahab if you want. Yeah, I'd be down. I mean, the one metal song you recommended me, I liked. Some indie rock songs. Okay, okay. What is everyone's like favorite? I don't listen to like. I mean, you guys know I just listen to like Sodawn, which is like the Korean indie rock band. I like that kind of vibe, you know. But in the past, in the past I've listened to a lot of indie rock as well, like singer songwriter kind of thing. And welcome in the angel. Thank you, thank you. Oh, ad break. Oh, sorry, you can't hear me. I'll say hi after. Meg and Dia is good. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. I think maybe I need some like chill vibes, you know, chill vibes and metal vibes, and whatever post punk is. Love you, love you, love you, like you, like you, like you. You like shoegaze, don't you? What's shoegaze again? Did you tell me? I don't remember now. Fall Out Boy, all time low. Green Day. I love Fall Out Boy. You like their latest album? It's not that new, but it's new for them. Shoegaze when you look at shoes. I love looking at shoes. I never really got into All Time Low. They were just like I just like didn't vibe with them. I don't know. I like that one song like I heard that you've been your place in the world. You know that one? I like that one, but I just never found another one that I liked. It's kind of cheesy, but it's like kind of sweet, you know. And I do like Blink. Um, oh yeah, no, I got the feels. Dance Gavin Dance is my favorite band. What kind of music is it? It's a indie rock as well. I think I've heard you talk about them. Um, Shoegaze is alt rock, but with muffled vocals and lots of distorted guitar, kind of slow. I don't know if I like the sound of muffled vocals, but if it's kind of slow, like maybe I like it. I don't know. I'm gonna like open up Discord after stream. It's gonna be like 15 songs that I have to listen to, isn't it? And then Kalani's XG will get further and further down the list. But to be fair, when you put in like a R&B one, I listen to it right away. Gotta get to know you more. Guess All Time Low never counted me Drew in. They did not. They did not. I just like I don't know. I found them kind of cheesy. Still in my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go. Oh, oh. Alternative for me has to be Imagine Dragons. I frequently get Enemy stuck in my head. I really wish they added Enemy to Just Dance. I would have been so happy if they added Enemy. Because when they were like, oh, we're adding a song from Arcane, I was like, Enemy, Enemy, it's time. But it was Playground. But surely they'll add Enemy this time, right? Breaking Benjamin? What? What is, what? What are you talking about? Um, Enemy is so good. Yeah, Enemy is great. Um, there's some screamo starting out and then slowly switching to progressive rock with some smooth jazz. Okay, okay, that sounds kind of cool. So, yeah, 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 still in my heart, oh yeah. Breaking Benjamin is the alt rock band. Oh, I feel like I don't really understand like. I'm just like very bad at genres, but I feel like genres are very like, um, it's very hard to categorize some things. You know, like you can kind of categorize it, but people might have different ideas. I'm not gonna spam songs unless you want. Just spam. Just put one song. Give me a Dance Gavin dance song. You know, or an indie rock song or whatever. Not like 15 songs, but like I can handle a few. But I'm gonna listen to BB's song as well. That one's on there. What's on? What else is on my um Apple Music lately? Just you and me. I have the one you recommended. Only you, why like Giselle. I got the feels for sure. In one indie rock song. Okay, okay, yeah, you gotta restrain it to the best one. And if I like it, I'll listen to more of them, you know? boy, I know. I know you feel it too. Boy, I know. No way. I like the like singer-songwriter vibe as well. They had a few on Running Man. Okay, they had a couple on Running Man along with Bio. It was like Bio and then like this like a romantic singer-songwriter kind of guy. This song was nice too. Oh, here is Guys It's Time. Guys It's Time. I don't learn the dance to this, but it's really like a Coachella dance. No. When I think they all tried singing along to a song like something like the limousine song, and they were all like singing along. It was so cringe. It was so funny. You know that I got you like that. You know that I would grab your back the way you do. Let me just say you do. You know you got me. Everything you did, everything I wish I was. It's I'm not. I haven't quite learned every lyric. I really like it. Nothing in the world can make me feel the way you do things you do. I really like it. What can make me feel the way you do the things you do? I love you and me, dancing in the moonlight. Nobody can see. It's just you and me tonight. The song has been so good. It's like a nice it just feels like a really like happy song, you know? Look at you now, look at me. Are you ever gonna find someone like this? But yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. Even though it's getting like darker and gloomier, it would have been a good summer song because she released it like way later. She'd been singing on tour for like 2 years, and then like she finally released it because like literally everyone knows the song already. Nowhere to find. Really like it. But yeah, I've been listening to this one a lot. The Coachella one. Because the original one is great, but like the I don't really like the rap in the original one. Like the rap in this one is way better. The jazz version is perfect. Yeah. I love the Coachella one because it just goes so hard at the end. Me tonight and me dancing in the moonlight. Nobody can see. It's just you and me tonight. Look at you now, look at me. Are you ever gonna find someone like this? Look at me. Are you ever gonna find someone like this? Find someone like this. Under the moonlight, gonna ring on it. Like jazz, I have a post-punk band for you. I'm like impartial to jazz. Baby, cashing out. We don't rush to keep passing out. Rush and cashing out. You put the way I can back it up. Yeah, I want her to release like a dance practice for this, like a Coachella dance practice. That'd be great. But I don't think she has one. And I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy when just then 2024 comes out. I need to learn How You Like That, and I still have not learned Psycho. I just like have not had time to. I have had time, but like whenever I have time, I just like lie down, you know. So I need to put aside some time to learn the dance. Yeah, I feel like I should learn Psycho before 2024 comes out or before I buy it because I'm waiting for it to go on sale. Which like if it was anything like 2023, it'll be like 3 days after it comes out, it'll go on sale. I like jazz not that much, but I love bands with saxophones. You know I could play the saxophone. I think we sold ours though. My mom said they sold my saxophone, so I cannot play a song for you guys. Welcome in Yokomoto. How's your fam? Everyone's good. How are you doing? The Christmas song is gonna be such a vibe to dance to on stream in December. Is there a Christmas song on Just Dance? Oh, there was, right? I think someone you posted on Discord. You're telling me take me. Missing the chance to hear me to do a sick sax. That's very hard to say. We used to like when we were in band when we were like in high school. We would always say like Careless Whisper. Like anyone on a saxophone, we just like Careless Whisper. Cause like what else would you play on saxophone? Really, if you really want me. There's Treasure by Bruno Mars. Kelly Clarkson, okay. What was the Christmas one? Is it even on here? I can't find it. But maybe I'll have to wear my Christmas outfit in December, and then maybe we'll do some Christmas songs. The most wonderful time of the year is gonna be on Just Dance, really. I'm sure they have a few Christmas songs on there already. Um, Colin Stetson is my favorite saxophonist. He makes really haunting music. Well, that'd be perfect for October if I still had my saxophone, but I don't have it anymore. I mean, I probably would be really bad at playing it right now because I haven't played it since I was like 13. So, but surely I remember something. Yeah. You really want me, John. Yeah, I'm excited for 2024. Just in 2024. When I get back home, I'll stream it. So I should wait. I should have some time before it goes on sale. Constant music makes me Monka W. Oh, I guess he's very popular. I didn't know about him. He's like on another level. No offense to your skills. What do you mean? 12-year-old Michu could definitely like outplay him. You have no idea what I was like. I was insane on the saxophone. Know that you're for real. Really, really, really. Yeah, I can't say I know any saxophone players off the top of my head. I think I need to get back. Like I wish I could have a piano in my apartment. I mean, I could, but like it would be like very cramped to put one in there. You know, like I would love to have a place where I could put a piano in there. Because it feels bad. Like I learned piano for like 10 years, right? Like, but if I just like don't practice anymore, I'm just gonna be like really bad. And it feels like such a waste, you know. But at the same time, it's like pianos are very I have a very small apartment, and like putting a piano in there would be a bit difficult. I guess I could practice while I'm here. I don't know what I'd practice. But maybe I could learn some piano. I was learning like when I did not my when I did my Christmas stream, I did play the piano, but like it was so scuffed because I didn't have a lot of time to practice. I mean, it was a lot for the A24. What's A24? He's one of my favorite. He's also from one of my favorite bands growing up in the 20. Oh, okay, okay, that's cool. I did not know that. Yeah, I would say I don't know that many um like specific instrument players off the top of my head. But it's like even if I like decided to play piano again now, it's like I would play a lot of like classical music, right? And I don't even know if I would like go out of my way to do that now. But like I don't necessarily like enjoy playing like contemporary music that much. But it is nice to have it to like I can sing along to it because it's you know like I have a guitar, but like sometimes you just want a piano, you know, like and like when you're like practicing stuff, having a piano is very nice for finding the notes and everything. Independent movie studio behind movies like Everything Everywhere and Lady Bird. Oh, okay, okay. I guess I'll hear his music when I watch Everything Everywhere. Possibly. I will watch that sometime this week. Whenever I have the time. I have to cook today. And I have to watch Running Man. There's a new episode of Running Man, so you know I gotta watch that. So I'll find a time. Um, but yeah, while I'm here, I feel like it's just very busy. But when I go back, maybe I can start practicing for a singing stream. And I told you guys I want to do singing. I want to do like singing lessons and stuff. So that'll probably like force me to practice as well. Like, cause I'll um nothing more embarrassing when you like go to your piano lesson and then like you haven't practiced, and then you have to like pretend you practiced, but like you obviously haven't. And I gotta practice Pilates, so my instructor is gonna get mad. Yeah, this is my Polyphia shirt. It says Polyphia. You can't read it at all because it's like backwards. You're going to bed. The hike today took all your energy. Okay, okay. Sleep well. Sleep well with your 500. I already forgot what Pokemon it was. I'm sorry. But sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I probably won't stream like that much longer. Maybe like 10 more minutes. Or Timbers, right. Because my dog is like, I just feel bad for my dog when he's left like that. So maybe like 10 more minutes. And then I was gonna say I'm streaming tomorrow, but I'm not streaming till Wednesday. What will we even doing Genshin on Wednesday? There's an event. Apparently it's like a poetry event. And there's like voice acting. So we could do voice acted poetry event. And what else? My new Valette is pretty much built, actually. His artifacts are only okay, but like he has them. He has artifacts, and he's like level 877. There's a puzzle event that might have ended it. The one with Klee. It's really fast. You could do it in like I did it in like 20 minutes. Like but if it ended, then it's probably too late. The poem event and Risley. I'm not pulling for Risley. You're pulling for Risley. Don't rope me into this. And I already have Venti. As much as like I think Risley's fine. I don't have anything against Risley, but like I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. But like in the latest Archon quest, he was like kind of weirdly written. Like he just like didn't make sense. Alpha C1 Venti is so bad. It increases the damage on his charge shots. Who uses that? It's like the early 5 stars, their constellations are really bad. What if I'm a completionist tryhard? Is it so fast? Yeah, it's so fast. I got everything almost full score. On the last one, I just didn't get it and I gave up. But if I did it again, I would have gotten it. I was just too lazy to do it again. But it's not very hard. It's not very hard. Oh yeah. I should practice my dances today. I should learn Psycho. It's hard. It's hard. I've been struggling, okay? I learned like up until the first chorus. But I probably have forgotten it. Oh my god, my mom just texted me something. And then she texted me like a long paragraph. And then the next message was brackets. Can you read that? She thinks okay, I probably can't read it to be fair. She did send a lot of kanji in there. But my mom knows that I do text to speech on her text, so it's fine. I can do it. I always do text to speech. It was a tough decision to choose one. I'm sure it will be the best one then. My mom's just like flaming me though. But maybe she's just trying to help me improve on my Japanese. Oh yeah. I wanna take you to the basics. Speed it up like a spaceship. Yeah, I think I need to. Yeah. Oh, okay. Look. I need to do like my end of year resolutions. Practice Pilates. My abs are no longer sore. I cannot use that excuse. Practice Pilates. Practice my dances, and then I'll practice like singing and guitar as well. I'll be very. I don't know how much of it I can do every week, but I'll try. We need to finish building Nibla. I've been farming to finish Wanderer's Ascension so I can crown his attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I think I've crowned Wanderer's a normal attack. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe I haven't. I feel like I must have, though. Should I check my Enka? He must be on there. Right now, I'm working on. I need to farm a bunch of talent so I can. I want to send. I want to crown Linny's normal attack. Cause you guys know how much I love Linny. I wasn't even expecting to pull Linny. This like I didn't like think that he would be the one that I would get so attached to. But Linny's so great. Shut up, Yokum. I look forward to seeing your stream. I'm assuming this is genuine, even though you're flaming me. Um, I look forward to seeing streams. I'm also a big fan of your Genshin streams. I think your wonder is cracked. I'd like to see you try Abyss clearing one day, and maybe at the same time. So let me. I hear you're the strongest unit in the game at the moment. I'm sure you can do it because you've gone further with weaker characters. Let me know if you're doing Abyss anytime soon. Thanks, Yukamoto. I can't. My mom said, "Can you read that? Not can you please read that?" You know? She was like, "Are you able to read it?" Let's check my wander. Oh yeah, he's crowned. He's crowned. 1088. Thank you for reading that. You're welcome, Yokomono. If you have to know, okay. If you have to know, I've been able to 6-star Abyss consistently. I cannot 9-star Abyss without. I mean, I probably could if I like tried it over and over and over, but like I don't want to do that. I think the Abyss did reset, right? Or it's gonna reset like tomorrow. Um, so I can do it for you. Like I can do a nice 6-star. Yeah, I could do a nice 6-star for you on Wednesday. If we have nothing else to do on Genshin on Wednesday, then sure. Um, but you guys will have to help me. You guys will have to help me there craft the team. I don't think I can 9-star because like um I just don't have like the issue is so like Linny is very strong and Nuvolette is very strong, right? But the issue is that they share or they don't share characters on the team. I guess they share Zhongli or no, they don't share Zhongli. They do share Zhongli. But it's not really the issue. It's more like Linny is very single target. And he's not good against a seahorse. So like in order to like to break the seahorse like pro thing, like I need a lot of like you need a lot of like pyro cryo. But the team also needs to be strong enough to kill the seahorse in a reasonable amount of time. But then second half is like hard as well. So it's like hey, I just been I think if I wanted to 9-star, I would have to like do each floor, right? Like you know you could like retry each floor. And then but then like doing retrying the third floor would just be so annoying and like I just haven't bothered. I don't think I could. I don't know if I could 9-star though. But like I also see people like 9-starring with like the person who does the Abyss guys like Sevi. She always does those 4-stars. And I saw someone do 9-stars with like 3 4 stars on each team. So like but they said it took 2 hours because like they kept redoing it right, and they had to like get like perfect RNG and stuff. It's just not worth it. Um, but I can do it. I can do a nice 6-star. I can 6-star fairly easily. You hate that, Steve? I do too. Because like getting the pro down, like getting the pro down before it does the flying thing is like really really hard. But it wastes so much time when it does the flying thing. So I don't know. I need to finish building my sucrose as well. Once I finish crowning lineal, or on my off days when the talent domain is not up, I just need a few more ascensions for Sucrose and then she'll level some talents and then she'll be fine. Cause she already has full bear descent. Yeah, Sucrose is great. I love Sucrose. But I was always using her, but like using her like level 40, you know? Cause she's like fine, right? It slowly kind of works. Um, but I should probably build her properly if I'm gonna use her. But yeah, well, I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Level 40, yeah, she kind of dies instantly if she gets hit, so it's a bit difficult. But like she does provide the Beardescent buff and like the Sterling Tails buff, and she swirls like it's fine. Um, what about standard pulls? I don't think I have any. I have like one or two. I don't think I have enough right now. I probably have like two. But maybe by the end of them, I don't think I'm pulling for anyone new though, so I'm not gonna have any standards. Yeah, we did it last time. We didn't get anything, I think. At the do. But yeah, that's my progress so far. Yeah, I think it's just like it like kind of like breaks my brain a bit to like theory craft a team for each side, because it's like it could be like really scuffed, and I do have a lot of options, um, but like I think like DPS wise, it's a bit difficult. If I don't have many DPSs built that are strong enough for the abyss, and they don't always work every time. Welcome in number. How are you? How are things? It might be a high buy though, because I think I'm gonna have to wrap up pretty soon. I don't wanna stream too long because my um I have to do some I have to do some chores, and I think my dog is alone, so he'll be sad. I need to spend some time with them. But yeah, like I said, we'll be playing Genshin on Wednesday, and we'll see what I do. We'll see what I do. I'll avoid Abyss if possible, but we'll see. Yeah, we can. Hi, bye. It's bedtime for you. Okay, okay. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. But like the enemies in Abyss didn't change, right? So it only changes with the patch. And I have nothing to pull for, which is kind of sad. But I think I need to. Obviously, I want Arlecchino if she becomes available, so I need to save my wishes. Um, and I think I want Cloran, but it might depend on. I think she's pretty cool. It really. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure her kit will be cool as well because she has the gun. And like, what are we gonna do with the gun? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see on Wednesday. But yeah, I think I'll leave it here for today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I don't want Navi. I'm sorry. I like her, but not that much. I'm sorry, no Navia. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching today. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you all in the Discord. I'm expecting all the song recommendations, right, in the Discord that you guys promised. And yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday. Remember, I changed my Genshin stream to Wednesday, for Genshin. Yeah, and if you want more just chatting, that'll be next weekend. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.